What are you doing near my daughter? The voice is sharp, cold. It cuts across the quiet streets of Greenwich, Connecticut. A strict CEO mother, Victoria Harrington, storms out of her glass mansion. Her eyes burn with anger. Her lips curl in disgust. In front of her, a ragged boy, clothes torn, shoes falling apart, dancing with everything he has. And right beside him, her daughter, sitting in a wheelchair, laughing, clapping, her joy echoing louder than the music from his cracked Bluetooth speaker. Victoria's voice rises again. Get away before I call the cops. The boy freezes, but he doesn't run. He smiles nervously, feet still tapping, the beat too strong to stop. The girl's laughter fades. The tension grows. And you can feel it. Something's deeply wrong here. Backhand index pointing right. Why would a mother react so harshly to someone bringing her child joy? Victoria's words hang heavy. The air feels tight. Her hand hovers near her phone. Malik swallows hard. He whispers back, I wasn't hurting her. Lily looks at her mother. Her voice trembles, but it's steady. Mom, he's just dancing. Why are you so mad? Victoria shoots her a look. Because this is not safe. Do you even know who he is? The boy's head lifts. My name's Malik, he says quietly. That's all you need to know. From the sidewalk, footsteps slow. Two joggers pass, Starbucks cups in hand. One leans into the other. Isn't that Harrington's daughter? The other nods. Yeah. But who's the kid? Another voice from across the street. A man with a dog mutters low. Looks like some homeless kid. Wrong place to be. The dog pulls on the leash. The man doesn't move. He keeps watching. Phones rise. Screens glow. Whispers turn into small gasps. Victoria notices. Her voice drops sharper. Go home, Malik. Now. But Lily leans forward in her chair. She claps once loud. Don't stop. Keep going. The boy hesitates. He shifts his weight. The music still hums from his cracked speaker. She asked me to dance, he says. And I'm not leaving until she stops smiling. The crowd grows. The divide is clear. Some see trouble. Some see courage. And Victoria? She sees a threat. But how did Malik end up here? In the middle of Greenwich, dancing for a girl he's never met. Victoria's voice slices the air. You don't belong here. Not in my world. Not near my daughter. The boy answers without flinching. My name's Malik. I'm not hurting anyone. Her tone sharpens. Malik who? Where are your parents? Do they know you're here? His reply is quiet. They don't. My mom passed. My dad gone years ago. The whispers grow louder. A man on the curb mutters to his friend. He's just a street kid. Probably from the Bronx. Another voice answers. So what? Look at him. He's just dancing. Victoria folds her arms. The Bronx? Figures. I should have guessed. Always wandering into places they don't belong. Malik's jaw tightens. I didn't wander. I came here because your daughter asked me to. Lily's small voice rises. He's telling the truth, Mom. Victoria's eyes flash. Lily, stay out of this. But Lily doesn't stop. I wanted him to dance for me. I begged him to. The crowd stirs. Someone whispers. She's in a wheelchair, right? Another nods. Yeah. Muscular dystrophy. Tough disease. My nephew has it. Changes everything. Victoria straightens her jacket. Her voice cuts again. My daughter doesn't need charity dances from strangers. Especially not from boys like you. Malik steps forward, just slightly. This isn't charity. This is what I do. This is how I survive. A woman filming asks loudly. Survive? How? Malik glances at the camera, then back at Victoria. I dance in the subway. Times Square. Union Square. Anywhere people stop long enough to watch. He breathes deep. Sometimes I make enough for food. Sometimes not. But I keep going. The jogger with the coffee frowns. Wait. I've seen a kid dancing on the 42nd Street platform. That was you. Malik nods once. That's me. Gasps ripple through the crowd. Phones tilt higher. More neighbors stop. Someone says, almost amazed. That kid went viral on TikTok once. My daughter showed me. Same moves. Victoria's face hardens. So this is a stunt. A show. You're chasing clicks, aren't you? Malik shakes his head. I'm chasing food. I'm chasing a place to sleep. I'm chasing a life I lost when my mom got sick. Silence grips the street. The boy's voice cracks for the first time. She died 2 years ago. Cancer. I've been on my own ever since. A woman lowers her phone, her voice soft. He's a foster kid? Or homeless? Malik shrugs. Homeless. Shelters in the Bronx if I can find space. Subway benches when I can't. Victoria shakes her head slowly. Pathetic. And you thought bringing that here would impress us. Lily's voice cuts sharp. Mom, stop. You don't see it. He's not pathetic. He's brave. The neighbors murmur again. She's defending him. She's never spoken up like that in public. That boy's giving her more joy than all the wealth in that house. Victoria ignores them, her focus locked on Malik. Do you expect me to thank you? For showing up here with your rags and your noise? Malik's eyes hold steady. I don't need your thanks. I just wanted to see her smile. Lily smiles wide. Her hands clap once, firm. And you did. You made me feel alive. Even if just for a moment. Victoria turns away in frustration. Her voice lowers. You'll never understand, Lily. People like him don't belong in our world. But the whispers keep coming. One man shakes his head. Her world? She thinks she owns the sidewalk too. Another adds. That boy has more heart than half the executives she works with. A young woman nearby lifts her phone higher. She mutters, almost to herself. This is going straight on Instagram. People need to see this. Victoria notices the phones. She glares. Put those away. This is private. But the crowd doesn't listen. The cameras stay up. The murmurs grow louder. Lily leans forward again. Her voice soft but strong. Mom, I may never walk again. Doctor said so. But when he dances, I forget. I don't feel stuck. I feel free. The words hang in the air. The neighbors exchange looks. Even Malik's eyes glisten. Victoria stiffens. She shakes her head. Don't say that, Lily. Don't make him into something he's not. Malik answers before Lily can. She's right. I'm not nothing. I'm not trash. I'm a boy with a gift. And for once, someone saw it. The crowd grows quiet. Every camera focused. Every whisper hushed. Victoria sees Malik as a nobody. Lily sees him as a miracle. But soon, the whole truth will flip the script. Victoria exhales hard. Her hand slips into her purse. She pulls out a crisp bill. $20. She holds it out like an order. Here, take this. Leave. Malik stares at the money. He shakes his head. I don't want it. I'm not here for money. I just wanted to make her smile. Victoria scoffs. Her words cut sharp. Kids like you always want something. Don't play innocent with me. Malik answers firmly. No, not this time. Gasps ripple from the crowd. Phones tilt higher. The comments start. He's just a kid. Why is she talking to him like that? She's going too far. A young man whispers. If this goes online, she's finished. But Victoria doesn't stop. Her tone sharpens. Enough of this circus. You're embarrassing us. My family. My name. Lily's laugh breaks through her mother's words. Louder. Brighter. Her hands clap faster. No, Mom. He's making me happy. Victoria turns, furious. Happy? Watching this nonsense. Do you even hear yourself? Malik doesn't pause. He spins once, stomps in rhythm, arms pumping. The crowd cheers softly. A woman mutters under her breath. That boy's got more spirit than anyone here. Victoria steps forward. Her voice rises, sharp as glass. I said stop. Right now. Malik shakes his head. No, not until she stops smiling. Lily beams wide. Then you'll never stop. The neighbors laugh quietly. The cameras keep rolling. A man says low. This video's already viral. Just wait. Victoria's face reddens. She yells. Enough. You're embarrassing us. The driveway falls silent. The weight is heavy. The tension thick. Every viewer watching feels it. Anger building. Protectiveness rising. But what happens when Malik refuses to stop? Victoria's hand is tight around her phone. She doesn't even lower her voice. Get here. Now. We have an intruder. The crowd hears every word. Someone mutters low. Intruder? He's just a kid dancing. The guard arrives. Tall. Sharp suit. Eyes fixed on Malik. Victoria points with authority. Remove him. Immediately. The guard takes a slow step forward. Malik doesn't budge. His chest rises, heavy but steady. The neighbors hold still. Every camera stays locked. No one blinks. Victoria barks louder. Do your job. He doesn't belong here. The guard stops, just a few feet away. His voice low. Kid, Maybe you should go? Don't make this harder. Malik's head lifts, his voice firm. You can take away my place to sleep, but you can't take away my rhythm. Gasps break from the crowd. One woman whispers, "That line, oh my God." Another shakes his head. That's not a kid talking. That's someone who's lived through too much. Victoria snaps her fingers at the guard. Don't just stand there. But before he moves, Lily's voice cuts sharp. Mom, stop. Her hands slap the armrest of her chair. Her eyes shine with tears. Don't touch him. He makes me feel alive. The street erupts. A man in the back shouts. She said alive. A woman adds louder. You hear that? He's helping her. Leave him be. Phones tilt higher. Some even go live. Voices overlap. This is going online. She's done. She's absolutely done. Look at that poor kid standing his ground. Victoria whirls around. Her voice sharp as a blade. Put those phones away. This is private. But the crowd answers back. A jogger shouts from the curb. This is America. Sidewalks public. You can't stop us. Another voice adds. Yeah, lady. You don't own the street. Get over yourself. The guard hesitates. He glances at Victoria, then at the cameras. The tension is heavy. Victoria hisses under her breath. You're embarrassing me in front of everyone. Malik's reply is calm, steady. No, you're embarrassing yourself. Lily claps once. Her voice loud. Yes. Finally someone said it. The crowd bursts into soft cheers. A man records close to the gate. This is gold. Straight to TikTok. #justice. Victoria's hands shake with fury. Her words spit fire. This is harassment. This is trespassing. A woman in yoga gear yells back. No, this is a boy dancing for a sick little girl. And you're the only one who can't see it. The crowd murmurs louder. She's heartless. Imagine treating a kid like that. Money made her blind. Victoria steps forward. Her finger jabs the air. Get out before I call the police. Malik's shoulders square. He doesn't look away. Call them. I'll still dance. Even in handcuffs. The crowd gasps again. One man laughs bitterly. That kid's got more backbone than half Wall Street. Lily cries out again. Her voice shakes, but carries. He makes me happy. Happier than I've been in years. A woman whispers to her husband. That child has muscular dystrophy. Doctors said she wouldn't even laugh this much. And look at her. The man nods. And her own mom can't see it. Unbelievable. Victoria shouts again. Stop recording. All of you. Stop. But the crowd is louder now. The chants rise. Let him dance. Let him dance. Malik takes a deep breath. He steps back, then forward in rhythm. His shoes scrape the ground. The music still hums faintly from his broken speaker. Lily laughs again, louder than ever. Tears roll down her cheeks. She shouts through the noise. Don't stop, Malik. Please don't stop. The crowd cheers with her. The guard lowers his arms. He doesn't move. Victoria's face hardens. Her voice cracks with rage. You're all making a mistake. Every single one of you. But no one listens. Every phone records. Every voice echoes. It's no longer a family dispute. It's a public confrontation. And what's about to be revealed will stun everyone watching. The chanting grows louder. Let him dance. Let him dance. Victoria's face tightens. She raises her phone high. I'm calling the police. This ends now. But before she dials, headlights sweep across the crowd. A black SUV slows to a stop. The tinted window lowers. Murmurs spread fast. The door opens. Out steps Councilwoman Rivera, New York politician, Bronx advocate, known for fighting to protect the homeless. Gasps ripple. Whispers cut through the night. Wait, that's Rivera. What's she doing here? Is this for real? Rivera walks with calm authority. Her eyes scan the driveway. They land on Malik. And her voice rings clear. I know this boy. The crowd stirs. Phones tilt higher. Every lens points at her. Victoria folds her arms tight. Her tone sharp. You know him? Impossible. He's been trespassing on my property. Rivera steps closer. Her voice steady. No. He's been saving lives. The crowd gasps again. A man whispers loud enough for all to hear. Saving lives? This just got big. Rivera raises her hand toward Malik. This boy's dancing has raised thousands for shelters across the Bronx. I've seen it myself. He's no intruder. He's a hero to us. The crowd erupts in cheers. Someone shouts, "You hear that? A hero." A woman claps loudly. That boy fed people while she's busy protecting her reputation. Victoria shakes her head. Her tone drips with disdain. Hero? He's nothing but a street kid chasing attention. Rivera's reply cuts sharp. No. He's the reason families in Mott Haven have dinner. He's the reason kids in Hunts Point believe tomorrow might be better. That's not attention. That's purpose. The crowd grows louder. Phones keep recording. Every second live streamed. A teenager in the back shouts, "That's him. Rhythm Kid. He's all over TikTok." Gasps spread again. Another voice adds, "Yeah. My little sister showed me his videos. Millions of views." Malik's head lowers for a second, then rises with quiet strength. "Yeah. They call me Rhythm Kid. I dance in Union Square. Times Square. I dance so I can live." The crowd erupts in noise. It is him. No way, this is crazy. Lily's face lights up like fire. Her voice explodes with joy. "I know him. I've seen his videos on TikTok. Mom, it's him." The neighbors buzz. "This kid went viral last year. He raised money for Bronx shelters. I read that in the Daily News." She tried to kick out a local hero. Victoria's lips tighten. Her face hardens. Viral videos don't make him respectable. This is my home. He doesn't belong here. Rivera steps closer. Her voice grows louder, cutting across the noise. "Respect doesn't come from the size of your house. It comes from what you do for others. And this boy has done more than you can imagine." The crowd cheers louder. One man shouts toward Victoria, "She's exposed now." Another adds, "The nobody somebody. And she's looking like the nobody here." Victoria spins on the guard. "Do something." But the guard doesn't move. His eyes dart between Rivera, Malik, and the flashing phones. He lowers his hands. "I can't, ma'am. Not with all these cameras." Victoria's voice cracks. "This is a setup. It has to be." Rivera shakes her head firmly. "No setup. Just truth. The truth you've been too blind to see." Malik steps forward, his voice calm but strong. "You thought I was nobody. But every night I dance, people in shelters eat. Kids in the Bronx smile. I'm not nothing. I'm Rhythm Kid." The crowd roars. Applause breaks out. Chants rise again. "Rhythm Kid. Rhythm Kid." Lily claps harder, tears streaming down her cheeks. "I told you, Mom. He's a miracle." The neighbors nod. One woman mutters, almost to herself, "The tables just turned." Another adds, voice rising, "Now the CEO mother is the one exposed." The power flips. Then nobody becomes somebody. And the whole world is watching. By midnight, the clip is everywhere. Different angles, different captions, all the same story. A boy dancing, a girl laughing, a CEO raging. Twitter explodes first. Hashtag let him dance. Hashtag justice for Malik. Hashtag CEO's Rhythm Kid. One post reads, "Imagine calling the cops on Joy. She did that." Another says, "He raised money for shelters. She raised her voice at a child." By dawn, TikTok catches fire. Creators stitch the clip. Some replay Malik's words. "You can't take away my rhythm." Others duet Lily's shout. "He makes me feel alive." One teen in Chicago yells into his camera, "This hit me hard. My sister's in a chair too." And yeah, music makes her feel alive. Respect to Malik. Another in Atlanta adds, "This is why we say dance saves lives." The CEO tried to crush him, but now the world sees. The views skyrocket. Hundreds of thousands. Then millions. By noon, Malik's name trends nationwide. Outside Victoria's mansion, chaos builds. Reporters shove mics through the gate, shouting questions, snapping photos. "Mrs. Harrington, do you regret your words? Why did you call security on a homeless kid? Your daughter defended him. What do you say to her?" Victoria pushes past them. Her sunglasses hide nothing. Her voice clipped. "No comment. Not today." But the press doesn't let up. "Are you resigning from Harrington Capital? Will investors pull out? Do you stand by calling him a trespasser?" The chants rise again. "Let him dance. Let him dance." The board of Harrington Capital meets that afternoon. Closed doors. Cold faces. One director speaks first. "Victoria, this is a crisis. Sponsors are leaving." Another piles on. "We've lost 3 investors since morning. They're calling your actions toxic." Victoria tries to steady her voice. I didn't mean it. I was protecting my family. The chairman shakes his head. No, you didn't mean to get caught. That's the truth. The words cut deep. Silence fills the room. Then another voice adds, we built this company on image. Right now, you are destroying it. Back outside, reporters push for Malik. He stands calm, hands in his pockets, eyes clear. A microphone reaches him. Malik, what do you want to say to Mrs. Harrington tonight? He doesn't hesitate. She said she didn't mean it. But she did. She just didn't mean to be caught. Gasps shoot through the crowd. The quote spreads instantly. Clipped. Shared. Retweeted. CNN picks it up. Homeless teen delivers brutal truth to Wall Street CEO. The New York Post runs a headline. Rhythm kid versus CEO mom. Bronx teen speaks out. Shelters across the Bronx issue statements. A director says, Malik raised thousands for us. He kept kids warm last winter. He's not a nobody. He's family. Victoria's neighbors chime in too. One says to a local reporter, we saw it. We filmed it. She crossed a line no parent should. Another adds, that boy stood taller than a CEO with millions. Who's really rich here? The outrage spreads global. Celebrities retweet Malik's clip. One NBA player writes, this kid is tougher than half the league. Respect. A Grammy-winning rapper posts, dancing saved me once too. Keep shining, Malik. Victoria scrolls her phone in silence. Every feed full of Malik. Every headline her downfall. She whispers to herself, I didn't mean it. But Malik's words hang louder. You didn't mean to be caught. The world sides with him. The arrogant CEO crumbles. But the true consequence will hit harder. The scandal fades from headlines. But Malik doesn't fade. He grows. Every Friday he's back. Same speaker. Same rhythm. Same smile. Lily waits by the door. Her eyes light up every time. You came. Malik grins. I told you. Fridays are ours. They laugh together. They move together. She claps in rhythm. He spins in circles. Their joy fills the air. One evening, Victoria stands in the doorway, watching. Silent. Lily notices. Mom, look at me. Watch this. She lifts her arms, moving with the beat. Her therapist nods. She's improving. Emotion matters. Music matters. Victoria frowns. Improving? But you said. The doctor interrupts gently. I said she may never walk. But with new energy, with therapy, with joy, small steps are possible. She's proving that now. The next week, Lily tries. Braces on her legs. Support on her sides. She leans forward. One shaky step. Then another. She stops, breathless, but smiling. Malik cheers loudest. Yes, that's rhythm, Lily. That's yours. The room bursts into claps. The therapist whispers to Victoria. Her laughter is therapy. Never underestimate it. A video of Lily's first steps hits TikTok. Within hours, millions watch. Hashtags flip again. Hashtag hope in motion. Hashtag dance for Lily. Hashtag miracles happen. The comments pour in. I'm crying. This is beautiful. Music heals. Never doubt joy. Councilwoman Rivera holds a press conference days later. Malik stands beside her. Reporters press close. Rivera's voice carries. This boy reminded us of something simple. Art can heal. Rhythm can give dignity. His story is not just about survival. It's about hope. A reporter raises his mic. Councilwoman, what comes next? She smiles. We're launching a new program. Dance for Dignity. Free arts for kids across New York. And Malik will be part of it. Gasps. Claps. Cameras flash. Malik stares at her. Me? But I'm just. Rivera interrupts. Not just. You've been leading all along. Now the city sees it. The crowd erupts. A man yells. Rhythm kid for the Bronx. Soon TikTok explodes again. Dancers across the country join in. Kids in kitchens. Parents in driveways. Whole families posting with the caption. For Malik. Celebrities notice. An NBA star posts. Dance with my niece today. Thank you, Rhythm Kid. A Grammy winner records a duet. Dance for Dignity Challenge starts now. The movement spreads global. Millions of views. Donations flood Bronx shelters. Programs expand. Meanwhile, Harrington Capital shakes. The board calls Victoria in again. Their faces grim. One speaks first. This company can't move forward with you as CEO. Another adds, investors want stability. You are the opposite. Victoria tries to defend herself. I was protecting my family. A director shakes his head. No, you were protecting your pride. And it cost us. The chairman's voice is final. You're stepping down. Victoria's shoulders drop. Her voice barely carries. I understand. News breaks within the hour. Victoria Harrington resigns as CEO after viral scandal. Wall Street Journal. New York Times. Every outlet runs it. Neighbors whisper outside the gates. She lost it all. Another shakes their head. Not all. She still has her daughter. Inside the house, Victoria watches quietly. Malik dances. Lily laughs. The sound fills the living room. Victoria mutters softly, almost to herself. I thought power was control. But I see now, power is love. No one claps. No one replies. But her words hang heavy. Because the truth is clear. A strict CEO lost her control. A boy with nothing gave a girl everything. But some stories don't end here. They only begin. If you've ever judged someone by how they look, think again. Because dignity doesn't wear designer suits. It doesn't live in glass mansions. It lives in the courage of kids like Malik. Malik had nothing. No home. No safety. No father waiting at the door. No mother to cheer him on. Only rhythm. Only hope. And that was enough to change a life. Now let me ask you, have you ever been dismissed? Ignored because of your clothes? Looked down on because of where you're from? Or shut out because people thought you were less? Type yes in the comments if that's ever happened to you. Because your story matters. And when you share it, you remind the world that dignity belongs to everyone. But here's the hard truth. Every time we stay quiet, another Malik is pushed aside. Another Lily is told to stop laughing. Another voice is silenced. And if you don't speak up now, if you don't comment, if you don't share, then tomorrow it could be your child, your sister, your brother, your story, your laughter stolen away because society decided you weren't enough. Don't just watch. Subscribe. Because this community is bigger than one video. It's a movement. And if you're silent, you're letting people like Victoria win. Think about that. You sit back. You scroll past. And kids like Malik go unseen. Do you really want that on your conscience? So here's what I'm asking. No, what I'm demanding. Share this video. Not for me. Not for views. But for every child who has been told they don't belong. For every kid dancing in subway stations tonight just to survive. For every girl in a wheelchair praying for a reason to laugh. Drop a comment. Tell your story. And hit that subscribe button like it actually means something. Because it does. Because if you don't, stories like this disappear. And silence always protects the powerful. Don't let silence win. Share this now. Not for us. For every child whose joy is silenced because society decided they weren't enough. Don't scroll. Comment. Subscribe. Be the reason these stories keep being told.